pasó, Carly? ¿Tú me llamaste? ¿Qué fue? Bien, Carly. Es verdad. No, no, no. No, 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 yo las puedo bajar. No las puedo bajar y te las puedo convertir, pero te las misma ahorita puedo empezar a hacer un videito ahora en vivo. Y cuando lo termine de hacer, pues yo te la. Como tú no las quieres que yo te la haga menú ni nada, pues yo te las grabo, te las bajo y te las grabo. Ok, Carly. Por lo menos para. Vamos a tratar de sacarle 4 capítulos para hoy, ¿está bien? Hey people, so welcome back to Boricua Science Nation. So we're gonna be let me just start by saluting people from Puerto Rico, all of those Boricuas from the island, the United States, and the whole world. Salute to you, Boricuas. I want to salute my Hispanic people, including the Mexicans. I want to salute my people from Chicago, where I was born in the United States as a whole. The greatest nation in the whole world. The home of the brave, the land of the free. Hoorah! Okay, let's start with this. Let's hope we can get a good a good internet signal of the internet, and we can make this video. We can do something good. Okay, so we're gonna be talking about the interviews of Edgar Berlanga and David Benavidez, and I'm gonna tell you why David Benavidez está tan mordido. I'm gonna tell you why David Benavidez is so jealous of Edgar Berlanga. Okay, he's jealous because, like I have been telling you before, if David Benavidez fights Edgar Berlanga, he will have to go to New York to fight him because Edgar Berlanga is the cash cow. Between these two men, Edgar Berlanga is the guy who makes the money. Okay, money, 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 money. If you want to talk about money, Edgar Berlanga is going to be the guy who makes the money. Okay, and we're going to be talking about the fight between that Daniel Jacobs and John Ryder, the cowboy. Okay, we just robbed Daniel Jacobs. It is, I'm telling you, it is crazy. It's crazy to go to those other countries and fight. Even if you're fighting in the states, you could get robbed by these guys, man. This guys come to the states and they get the best treatment, the best treatment. But if you go to the countries, you're not gonna get that same treatment that those people get in the United States. Just watch what they did to Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder beat this guy, that guy in the first fight, Tyson Fury. He beat him. He knocked him. He knocked the guy down twice. He dropped him 2 times. Even knocked the guy out. The referee saved the guy, and the guy lost. He was fighting the champion. When you're fighting the champion, you gotta beat the champion. You gotta beat him up. He didn't do that. He lost that fight. The second fight, I'm still saying the guy cheated, and Deontay Wilder was not the same guy in the third fight because he got hit so hard by those tampered gloves that he wasn't the same guy. When you get hit in the head so many times with those, with with no paddings, and he was bleeding from his ear. There's something wrong with his head. That blood is coming from the brain. That blood is coming from somewhere that the guy was not okay. He had a dent in his head. Okay, these people get the best treatment in the U.S. and if they go to their countries, you're just gonna lose. You're just gonna lose the fight. So don't do that. Don't do that. Fight in the U.S. Don't sign with the Zone. The Zone is a British company, a British promotional company. Don't sign with Eddie Hearns. Man, it is messed up. Man. It is messed up. Okay, so I want to show you something first, okay? Because in this interviews, if we take a look at both interviews, let's try it. Let's go over there. Vamos allá, mi gente, para enseñarle esto. Porque yo quiero enseñarle a ustedes lo que pasa aquí en estas cosas, en esta cuestión. This thing, because if we take a look at this, Edgar Berlanga, in a short interview, he didn't even finish the interview. He didn't even finish the interview. He was coming off a training session. Okay, okay. So he was coming off a training session, and at the same time they call him before he ended the interview. And just take a look at how many views and how many likes he got, more than David Benavidez. Okay, so if you take a look at this right here, this is the David Benavidez interview. He was just sitting down, relaxed, getting a haircut, and they were asking him questions. He was answering them. He got, and this the same day. This was the same day. Okay, the same day. This was a week long. Okay, so he got 12,000 views. Okay, 12,000 views, and right now he has. Okay, this was in the 4th of February.
Do you feel like you're being watched?
You are.
The browser you're using is allowing your
Okay.
behavior to be exploited and monitored. Some websites
David Benavidez tells Edgar Berlanga get better, keeps it 100 on good fights besides Canelo. Okay? Okay, let's go back. Let's take a look at the Edgar Berlanga one. Okay, so Edgar Berlanga, this was 9 minutes and 17 seconds, the interview of David Benavidez. The interview of Edgar Berlanga, because they had to cut him off, it was 6 minutes and 45 seconds. Okay? Take a look at this.
And you have some new
just like
people on
the
your
one
team this
the
time
one
around.
from
they're not really new, you know, because
the
they've
one
been around me for
from
years,
David
man.
Benavidez.
Mickey
The same day. He got 8,000, almost 9,000 views, and almost 100 more likes. Okay, fight hype. It was the same, the same YouTube channel. The interview, both of them. Okay, so who's the guy who's pulling the fans there? Even the haters. If you want to talk about the haters, maybe Edgar Berlanga got more dislikes, because we don't know. Okay, there's a way to know. There's a way that we can check the dislikes, but I'm not gonna get into that. Okay. So once again, this was fight hype for both of them. Edgar Berlanga got almost 5,000 more views and almost 100 more likes. Okay, take a look at this. It's right here. It is right here. Fight hype. The same one, the interview Edgar Berlanga was the same one, the interview David Benavidez. The same channel. In the same day. Okay? Edgar Berlanga couldn't finish his interview. David Benavidez finished his interview. And who got more likes and more views? Edgar Berlanga, the superstar. Many people get angry when someone says that. They get angry, right? But it is what it is. Edgar Berlanga is the guy who pulls more fans. He's got more fans. He's got more people supporting him. Okay? He's got more fans than David Benavidez. So in the case of David Benavidez, Edgar Berlanga is the A side. Even when David Benavidez has won it is a two-time champion. Even when David Benavidez is a two-time champion, Edgar Berlanga is still the A side. Okay, you're not the A side because you have a lot of belts. You're the A side because you pull more people, because you get more people. The people that you get in your fights are the ones who pay the bills. Okay? Those are the ones who pay the bills. So you need the fan base. You need the fan base. Without the fan base, you're nothing in boxing. Okay? So David Benavidez can say anything he wants. Anybody can say anything they want. Anybody. But the fact of the matter is that the one who gets the more fans into an arena or into a stadium, the one who sells more tickets, the one who sells more pay-per-views, when they get there, because none of them have gotten there yet. Not David Benavidez. David Benavidez has been champion twice. He has not been a pay-per-view guy. Okay? So let's hope Edgar Berlanga keeps winning. Okay? Vamos a esperar que Edgar Berlanga siga ganando. Si Edgar Berlanga sigue ganando, Edgar Berlanga is going to be, man, a rock star. Okay? Not a reggaetonero, a rock star. That's what Edgar Berlanga is going to be. We got the fat boy always talking crap about Edgar Berlanga. We got many people always saying crazy things. Edgar Berlanga is the man who's going to pull the money. He's the man who's going to get those fans into the stadiums. Right now, the Hulu theater is almost all sell. You know, it is almost packed up. It's going to be packed up. It's going to be a sellout. It's going to be a sellout. Okay. We're hoping that we can get that fight in the future. Edgar Berlanga is against David. I like David Benavidez. I like him. When he's talking about Edgar Berlanga, he's just not telling the truth, at least the whole truth. See, I can get him when he says that Edgar Berlanga gets frustrated when he doesn't knock out his opponent. He might try too hard to do things. You cannot do that. You just got to let things happen, okay? You just got to go in there and just make your fight and just try to hit the guy. But don't try to do too much. Because when you try to do too much, that is when you make mistakes. When David Benavidez said that Edgar Berlanga was hurt when he got knocked down, that's a lie. That's a lie. He wasn't hurt. He was off balance, just like David Benavidez was off balance when he got knocked down against Ronald Gabriel. It was the same thing. Edgar Berlanga was not hurt. Okay, so we can say that Edgar Berlanga is right now. If we compare Edgar Berlanga to all of these guys in the 168-pound division, Edgar Berlanga is the number one attraction. the #1 attraction. None of those guys are going to sell like Edgar Benavidez is going to sell. And he's going to show that in this next fight. He's going to show that. You're going to see all of those Boricuas in that theater, in that Hulu theater, that 5,000 of fans there cheering for Edgar Belanga, and the other Boricuas who are going to be fighting there, the other Puerto Ricans, they're going to be supporting their people, because that's what Boricuas do. That's what we do. Right now, I cannot go. I can't even buy a pay-per-view because I don't have any money. But I'm not going to be here crying about it. I'm not the kind of guy that likes to be asking for money, asking for nothing. I'm not that kind of a person. Okay? So my page is not for that. I can't wait for one of my subscribers to tell me, Daniel, this guy won. Today, Eugenio told me that Daniel Jacobs won the fight. I didn't see it. Right now, I'm not working. When I start working, I'm gonna get. I'm gonna go to Edgar Belanca's fights. I'm not gonna miss a fight of Edgar Belanca. If I can't go, I'm gonna buy the pay-per-view because he's gonna be a pay-per-view attraction. If he keeps winning, because we don't know, he may even lose to this guy who is fighting next. We don't know. I know he's got the tools to go as far as he wants to go. But mistakes happens. Mistakes happen, and he needs to not make. He's looking great. He's looking great. Kel Belanga is looking right now. He's training really, really hard. I think he's gonna go in there and just smash that guy. But things happen. Things happen in this sport of boxing. You cannot be as confident as oh, Edgar Belanga is just gonna go in there and destroy the guy. I think he's gonna do it, but he might not. It is boxing. Boxing is like that. But we know that Edgar Belanga can take a punch. Many people were saying, Edgar Belanga has a glass chin. The moment he gets touched, he's gonna get knocked out. That hasn't happened. He got touched the last time real hard by Coseles. Coseles hit him real hard. He hit Edgar Belanga with really, really good punches. That was not a knockout puncher, knockout artist like Edgar Belanga, but the guy can still punch. You're fighting another man who's hitting you. Okay? So you can get knocked out by anybody. By anybody. Anybody can knock you out. He got hit by Demon Nickerson real hard. He didn't even go down. So Edgar Belanga can take a punch. Many punches. Okay? For those people who say, Edgar Belanga, the time he gets touched, he's going to get knocked out. It hasn't happened. He has gotten touched many times. Many times. Okay? Para que no pueden decir que Edgar Berlanga, que deja que lo tomen para que tú veas cómo lo vas a tumbar, que tú vas a ver cómo se cae porque tiene una quijada de cristal, que esto y que lo otro. No, eso no ha pasado. It hasn't happened. It's not going to happen. At least I'm hoping that it doesn't happen, right? Because I'm telling you, you can lose to anybody. You can lose to anybody. Anybody can beat. Right now, I'm hoping to see this fight. Right now, I'm hoping that I can see this fight. This is going to be a great fight if it happens. I'm hoping to see a lot of fights. I want to see Canelo Alvarez against at least against Charlo. I think Triple G can still give it a good fight, but I don't think he can beat him. He didn't beat him 4 years ago when he was younger. I don't think he's gonna beat him. I don't think so. I think that I would like to see Canelo against Triple G. I mean against Charlo or against Demetrius Andre or the most important one for me is David Benavidez. That is the man who I want. I want to see fighting Canelo Alvarez right now. Right now. I know David Morel is a pretty good fighter, but David Morel has not fight a top 50 guy yet. A guy in the top 50. Okay? Edgar Belanga fought two top 30 guys. Edgar Belanga has fought not that much better, but at least a little bit better. And I know David Morel has looked great against all of them, against all the guys he has faced. Okay? And that's because David Morel has made rounds. David Morel is a boxer. Edgar Belanga is a puncher. Even though he knows how to box, Edgar Belanga can box. But he's a puncher. He's going to look for the knockout. That's what he likes to do. He's going to try to knock out everybody he faces. He's going to try to knock out everybody he faces. Edgar Belanga is there to knock out his opponent. David Morel is there to box. If he can knock out his opponent, he's going to knock him out. But if not, he's going to box him. Edgar Belanga is going to go in there to knock out his opponent. He's going to be trying to do that. And that's when you make mistakes. In the case of David Morel, he's going to be more careful, and he's going to be just boxing. That's what he does. What he do. That's what he does best. He's not a puncher like Edgar Belanga. Not even David Benavidez is a puncher like Edgar Belanga. David Benavidez is more a boxer puncher. Edgar Belanga is a puncher boxer. Okay? So just like David Morel is a boxer puncher. He could knock you out. I'm not saying that he cannot knock you out. Just like Charlo, just like now Demetrius Andre is a boxer. He doesn't have that, but he can knock you out as well. He can knock you out. But he's a boxer. He doesn't have that punching power to knock out, to be a knockout artist. Jamal Charlo, he can knock out, I think, anybody. Maybe in the 168-pound division it's going to be harder. We don't know. Canelo Alvarez is a pretty good puncher. He can box as well. We have many people who even Sander Sayas is a boxer puncher. Sander Sayas is not a puncher, but he can knock you. There are many. There are just a few guys out there who can punch like Edgar. A few guys. Right now, Canelo Alvarez, if he goes up to fight at Demetrius Bivol, he needs to drop the belts. Just drop the belts. Just don't hold the belts. For what? For what? If you're not gonna fight this guys in the 168-pound division, if you're gonna go up to get the titles from the heavyweight division, drop the belts, the ones that you have. Because you don't want to fight none of these kids. You don't want to fight none of these guys. I know you have an advantage if you fight Charlo, because Charlo is going to be coming up. You're going to have an advantage if you fight Demetrius Andre, even if he's a boxer. It is more dangerous to fight a boxer than to fight a guy who can punch. It is more dangerous. Because a puncher, it is like I like to compare all of these things, man. When you're facing a homer hit, pitchers would like to face a homer hitter with the bases loaded than to facing hitter. Because they know that the homer hitter could get an he could strike him out. Because they're going to try to hit the ball hard, and they're going to follow the ball. They're just a few hitters, great hitters, that were guys who wait for the good pitch. One of them was Barry Bonds. We got to go all the way back to Babe Ruth. We got to but all of these other guys, Sammy Sosa, Mark McGuire, Canseco, Andre Dawson, who else? Mickey Mantle, and all of those guys were hitters. They were hitters. You know, right now, we have people that to face a guy like David Morel, who's long, who can box. It is dangerous right now. I think David Morel is he could be the most dangerous. It could put him right there with David Benavidez. Because the guy can box. That's something that David Benavidez said that I agree with. Estoy de acuerdo con lo que David Benavidez dijo de David Morel. David Morel era un boxeador, él boxea muy bien, tiene los brazos bien largos. Él te puede estar yapeando, él tiene rapidez, el tipo es bueno de verdad. Para ganarle a ese tipo hay que hacer una pelea bien buena. Y ahora mismo, David Benavidez y David Morel, yo creo que están en la misma compañía, están con PBC los dos. Y es una pelea que se puede hacer. Pero David Benavidez está como que lo está pensando. Ahí sí él dice, yo peleo con cualquiera. Yo peleo con cualquiera, pero con ese como que no esto, pues, cuando se dijeron, él dijo, sí, yo voy a pelear con él, pero como quien dice, dijo, esa pelea puede esperar, y dijo que la de Berlanga también, que Berlanga necesita más tiempo. O sea, y él quiere a Berlanga, pues sabe que hay chavo. Él sabe que es una pelea entre México y Puerto Rico, y él sabe que hay chavo, y él sabe que es una pelea que le va a dejar buen billete. Más billetes de lo que le va a dejar la pelea con David Morel. Él quiere que esos chamaquitos hagan, o sea, trabajen fuerte y estén ahí y estén ready para pelear con él porque él los necesita. Él sabe que those guys are going to be there, those guys are going to be the top fighters, and they're going to be the money guys right there in that division. It's not going to be Canelo Alvarez is not going to be there forever. I think Canelo Alvarez he's going to retire pretty soon. Many people are saying, he said he was going to stay, he was going to fight 7 more years. I don't think Canelo Alvarez is going to be fighting till he's 38. Look, Canelo Alvarez is afraid to lose. He's afraid to lose. He's got a legacy. He's got a legacy, and he knows if he loses a fight, that legacy is going to go down the drain. Okay, that's the thing with Canelo Alvarez. He's always looking for the best advantage. He's always looking for fighters right now. That's what he's looking for. That's what he's looking for because Canelo Alvarez can fight whoever he wants. He can fight whoever he wants. Canelo Alvarez he doesn't need to be waiting for so long to get a fight. He's looking for the best advantage. And right now, I think that his best advantage is Charlo or Demetrius Andrews, the guys who are coming up. The guys who are established there in that division, maybe not Edgar Blanca right now. Because, like I'm telling you, even though David Morel has 6 fights, the guy could he doesn't rely on his power. He relies on his boxing. Edgar Berlanga relies on his power. Edgar Berlanga likes, like I told you before, he's going to go in there to knock out his opponent. He doesn't want to fight. He doesn't want to win his fights by decision. He wants to win his fights by knockout. And maybe Dave Moreno wants to do the same thing. Maybe Dave Benavidez wants to do the same thing, but they're going to box. If they see that they get their opponent hurt, they're going to go for the knockout. But they're going to box. Okay? Edgar Berlanga is a kind of a Mike Tyson. He's going to go in there to knock out his opponent. Mike Tyson went in there. He didn't go in there to box. He went in there to knock out his opponent. That was if Mike Tyson was a boxer, he would have lost all his fights. He didn't have the reach. He didn't have the height. He was a small guy, 5'11", almost 6 feet tall, 5'11", something like that. An inch for 6 feet tall. He was, his arms were short, not that long. He had to get inside to hit the guy with uppercuts, hit him in the body, hit him with uppercuts, combinations to knock him out. When you're fighting a guy who is longer than you, who's got all of those advantages, and the guy can punch as well. I can bring many fights like that. It is like the fight between Leonard versus Hearns. Leonard had it all, man. He had it all. He lost that fight. I know. He was Sugar Ray Leonard was one of the greatest, but Tommy Hearns was one of the greatest as well. He had all the advantages. He was fast. He had a great jab. He could move. He could punch. The guy had it all. He was like I can compare him with his reach and with the power that he had too much power. He had power. That was why they call him the Hitman. That is why I cannot compare him to David Moreno. He looked like David Moreno. It was something like that. He was taller than everybody. He was longer than everybody. When he faced a guy that he couldn't knock out, he got knocked out because he couldn't knock out Sugar Ray. And I think in the first fight he got knocked out by Sugar Ray. I think Sugar Ray knocked him out at the end of the fight. He got knocked out by Hagler. He was beating both of them. He wanted to knock out Hagler so bad. He started throwing punches like crazy and just ran out of gas, man. He ran out of gas. You cannot go in there and just try to knock out everybody because there's some people who are gonna take your punches. They're just gonna last the whole fight. He cut the guy real ugly in one eye. They told him you gotta go in there and stop this guy because they're gonna stop the fight and you're gonna lose. Because Tommy Hearns was winning the fight. He won the first 2 rounds. I think he knocked Hearns in the 3rd or 4th round, something like that. He was winning the fight. He was hitting the guy with all he had. He got tired. That is why sometimes if you go in there, you're gonna throw some bombs. You're gonna try to get the guy out. But if you can't take him out, you gotta box. That is what Edgar Berlanga needs to do. Edgar Berlanga needs to box. He needs to go in there and try to just go in there, try to knock out the guy. I'm not saying that he doesn't do that. Okay, I'm not telling Edgar Berlanga not to do that. Go in there and try to knock out him. But if you cannot knock the guy out in the first 2 rounds, you gotta box him. You gotta box him. Just keep throwing that strong jab that you have. He's trying to hit him in the body, trying to get inside. He's trying to get that right hand, the straight right hand, and hit him. Just touch him with the power that the Edgar Blanca has. He only needs to touch his opponent. They will go down. If they don't go down, he's just gonna leave the face just like he left the face of Cáceres, even with one arm hurt, injured, even with his left arm injured. So we don't know what Edgar Blanca can do. He's got power. He's got power. That's what I was saying. If you're gonna talk about the Edgar Blanca's last fight, you gotta mention that Edgar Blanca was injured. Benavidez stops Canelo, says Rob. Man, that's a good fight. I don't know if he's gonna stop him, but that's a good fight. And I like Benavidez, man, to beat him. I like Benavidez to beat him. Benavidez is I think that's the guy right now who's got the best chance of beating Canelo. That's the guy right now who's got the best chance of beating Benavidez right now. He's got the experience. He's got the power. He's got the long reach. He's got the good jab. He's got the movement. He's quick. He's fast. And I mean, Benavidez is great, man. He's great. He's great. We're gonna get a great era of boxing, man. I'm telling you. In this weight class, it's gonna be great, man. With all of these young kids, Edgar Berlanga, Dave Morel, all the other guys, Dave Benavidez, Jamal Charlo, Demetrius Andre, Caleb Plant. They're all there. They're still there. The guy who beat Daniel Jacobs today, I think that guy is in the top 10, but I don't know why, man. He's got fight. I know he got robbed in the fight against Caleb Smith, but at the same time, you know, he's got five losses, man. Five losses. Even Gabe Rosado's got how many losses? Like 13, 14 losses. He's in top 10 in box rec. You know, that's not right. You know. And he's a Puerto Rican. I like him. He's a warrior. He's a fighter. But at the same time, he's got too many losses, man. He's pretty old already. He's old. You know, and when you take a look at that, right now there are many fighters out there. Miguel Berlanga, David Benavidez, and even the American fight, who are pretty good fighters, and they can give them just keep going up by beating those guys. I this guy's name Aidos Musuluni is his name, Musuluni, something like that. The Kazakhstan guy. That guy is good, you know, he's good. But I think Edgar Benavidez could beat. I think any of this guy could beat that guy. I think Dave Benavidez beats him. I think Dave Morel beats him. I think Edgar Benavidez beats the guy. The three of them beat the guy. These three kids they can beat almost all of the guys who are in the top 10. Canelo Alvarez is the only guy who I think it is hard. It is hard to beat because the guy can take it. He can take a punch. The guy can box. The guy is fast. You know, and he's proven it. You know, he's been proven it. I know that the Glenn Butler could be helping him, but you know, if he comes out clean, and he's a protected fighter, man. I'm telling you, he's a protected guy. They protect that guy. They protect Canelo. They protect Oscar Valdez. They protect this guy. How can you come out dirty and you just keep your titles, your belts? You go into a fight. The fight is a close fight, and you get the victory. They reward this fight. but they're cheating. Right now, Ryan Garcia he left the Reynosos team. He left it. You know, Ryan Garcia is. I don't know what's going on with that kid, man. Because the kid doesn't want to fight. The kid is a great fighter, man. I'm telling you, he's fast. He's got the kid is a great fighter. I would like to see him fight Sander Sayas in the future. They're the same height. I think they're 5'10", both of them. But Ryan Garcia is lighter, and this other kid, Virgil Ortiz and Jaron Ennis, man, all of those kids are great. It could be great fights for Sander Sayas, man. Sander Sayas right now is in the 154-pound division, where all of these other kids could end up right there with him. Rob says Benavidez can fight at heavyweight if he wanted. He's that type of a monster. Zurdo is a good fight too, but they're friends. They might fight one day. Okay, Zurdo Ramirez. Zurdo Ramirez, right? That's a good fight. That's a good fight. And I don't know why Zurdo Ramirez doesn't have a belt in the light heavyweight division, because that guy they should give him a chance to fight for a belt in the light heavyweight division. They haven't given that kid a chance to fight for a belt there. They got him like that, just the way they got David Benavidez in the 168-pound division. They don't want to give him they give the kid a chance. They don't want to give him a chance to fight for a belt. Right now, Canelo Alvarez is running from him. And I don't know what's going on with El Zurdo in the 175-pound division, because the guy just fight for a belt. Right now, if we go over there and we check out who's on the rankings, let's go over there. Sander Sayas versus Keechon. Keechon Davis is a good one. Okay, man, I don't know who's Keechon Davis. I'm gonna check him out right now. I'm gonna check him out. Keechon Davis. Okay. Keechon Davis over here. Check Keechon Davis out. Let's put Sander Sayas. Sander Sayas. Okay, so Sander Sayas here. Check this out. Oh no, okay, so Sander Sayas is ranked 65. Still, Sander Sayas is still starting. I don't know Keechon Davis. I don't know if in the future, because like I've heard that name, Keechon Davis, but I don't remember him. Let's say 65. Ah, okay, okay. Keechon Davis. He's. Let me see if he fights in this weight class. Keechon Davis. Let's put his name right here. Businessman. Business is 4-0. Okay, he's starting. Oh, there's the kid who's gonna fight in the same card. Okay, okay. He fights in the light. Okay, he's 5'9", 70 reach. Okay, this fight in the future could be a good fight. Keyshawn Davis against Sander Sanchez. Okay, there are many. There Esteban. He's gonna fight this guy, Esteban Sanchez, 18-1. He's in Mexican. Let's see if he's in Mexican. A Mexican. Okay, so he's gonna beat up a Mexican. That's great. I'm sorry, I don't know if you're Mexican, family. I'm just talking about the rivalry that we have. We're always going back and forth. So right now, Keyshawn Davis is fighting that guy. Sander Sayas is gonna fight Sander Sayas is gonna fight Quincy Lavalles. 12-2. His rank at 156, 5'10", 28 years old. The guy is tall. He's an American. Okay. This is the guys who Sander Sayas is gonna fight. Okay. Okay. Not a big deal. Okay, so we got that guy right there. Let's hope that we can get those fights. I would like to see the fight between Edgar Spence and Terence Crawford as well. That is a good fight, a great fight, I should say. That is a great fight. The fight between Terence Crawford and Edgar Spence is a great fight. I hope we can see that fight, man. I just hope so. That is a fight that we should get this G. We cannot. Who do you think Loma should fight next? Oh man, they're talking about so many people right now. They're talking about Camboso. They're talking about Tank Davis. I would like to see him fight Tank Davis, man. Tank Davis would be a good fight for him. That would be a classic. Tank Davis against Lomachenko, man. That would be a classic. Or even Devin Haney, even this other kid who I was talking about, Ryan Garcia, who is I don't know why he doesn't want to fight. He's like he doesn't want to fight anybody, you know. It is just I don't know, man, running from everybody. He should fight one of those guys. Loma is a good fight for anybody. Man, I'm telling you. I think if Loma fights this guy again, Teofimo Lopez, he beats him, man. He beats Teofimo Lopez if they fight again. Teofimo Lopez, man, he looked so bad in his last fight, man. That I don't know what happened to that kid, man. I don't know. This guy, he's so. They talk about Edgar Berlanga, but the guy is Jermall versus Castaño. Ah, man, that's a great one. That's right. March 19 as well. That's the day Edgar Berlanga is going to fight, and all of these other Puerto Ricans right here. Man, that's going to be on PBC, on Showtime, Fox. These guys are fighting that day. These guys. All of these guys right here. We got Sander Sayas, John Bausa, Edgar Berlanga, and Henry Moncho Lebron. All of these Puerto Ricans are fighting in the Madison Square Garden that day. Okay? So There's gonna be a great day of boxing then. That is a great fight. I'm telling you that the first fight was great, and this fight is gonna be great as well. Who do you think is gonna win, Family Rock? Who do you think is gonna win that fight? I'm rooting for Charlo, man. Those are my guys, man. I'm rooting always for the black fighters and the Puerto Ricans, some Mexicans, some other, even some British fighters. I could support, but it's not like sometimes there's some fighters who just don't like because they have done something that they have fought a guy that you like, just like Tyson Fury, man. He fought Deontay Wilder. That was my favorite fighter, man. Deontay Wilder. He's still one of my favorite fighters. If he keeps fighting, I'm gonna root for him. I think Charlo is gonna KO Castaño. Okay, okay, but it's gonna be a good one, man. It's gonna be a good one, man. I'm rooting for that as well. I'm rooting for Charlo to knock him out because if it's a close fight again, that's not gonna be good. I hope that the fight ends with a clear winner, man. Because sometimes you just don't get that clear victory. Just like when Canelo beat Triple G, that was not a clear victory. You need to get a clear victory. Sometimes these people they get the victory and they just start running. Canelo Alvarez should have fought Triple G once more right after the second fight. Right after the second fight. Not right now. I think he's gonna fight Triple G now. I don't think I don't think that's a fight that I think Triple G is gonna do what he does best. He's gonna fight. I don't think he's got a chance right now to beat Canelo. He had a chance when he was 4 years younger, but right now Canelo is still a young guy, and Triple G is a 40-year-old guy, man. Age age is gonna damage you. You know, it's gonna come a time, a point in your life where you're not gonna be the same guy. Many people say no, but he still can beat Canelo. Okay, he can beat him. I'm not saying that he cannot beat him, but it's gonna be harder. It's gonna be hard because he's older. Right now, Terence Crawford is 34. Edward Spence is 31. Triple G is 40. They're better fights for Canelo. That's right. That's right. He shouldn't be fighting Triple G again. Not right now. If he was gonna fight Triple G, he should have fight him when he fought him the last time. Right after his victory. A third time. Just like all the other great ones did. If you see Muhammad Ali when he fought all of those guys, he fought Frazier three times, Norton 3 times. He fought other guys two or three times as well. Holyfield fought Riddick Bowe three times. He fought Lennox Lewis 2 times. He fought Mike Tyson 2 times. But there were clear victories there. There were clear victories. Even Juan Manuel Marquez. He fought Pacquiao 4 times. 4 times. He got that clear victory at the end. He got that clear victory. If you don't get the clear victory, that's going to be a question mark in your record, in your legacy. Oh, he beat. I don't know if he beat Triple G, man. That was a really really close fight. Many people are going to say that fight could have been a draw as well, like the first fight. And that's the thing that I say. Sometimes Rob says I wanted Rosalo to beat Mungia, but he wasn't throwing anything. He was just timing a few shots. Man, that fight, I knew that was going to be a hard fight. And Munguia took the fight because he knew he was fighting a guy who was just, but because right now, Jay Rosado is, I'm not saying he's a bad fighter. He's a great fighter. He's a warrior, like I was telling you. But that is the kind of fighter that Munguia likes to fight. Because Munguia right now is the number one contender of Demetrius Andre and Carlo. And he doesn't want to fight any of those guys. Because he knows those guys are not going to stand right there in front of him to go toe to toe with him. But Rosado is gonna do that, and Rosado had to hit the guy. Those guys are hard to knock out. You know that Munguia is gonna be hard to knock out. A guy who could knock out Munguia is a guy like Benavidez, a guy like Belanga, a guy like Morel, a guy like Canelo. Those guys could knock out Munguia. But not a Rosado because Miguel Rosado doesn't have that punching power. He knocked out the other kid, the kid from Uzbekistan, but that was he surprised the kid. That was like a man. That was something that nobody expected. Nobody. But Rosado, he's gonna give a tough fight to anybody, man. To anybody, I'm telling you, to anybody. He gave a tough fight to many fighters. Even he beat some fighters and they robbed him. Some people says Rob felt like the I'm blind. Dennis Hogan got robbed versus Munguia. Yeah, I heard that before. I didn't see that fight, but I heard that before. And he didn't want to fight the guy again. He didn't fight him. He didn't want to fight him again. Yeah, I'm telling you, Munguia is a coward, man. Just like, just like I'm watching this kid right now. Who is a great fighter, man. Because Ryan Garcia is a great fighter, but he's a coward. He doesn't want to fight. He doesn't want to fight, man. Right now, he doesn't want to fight anybody. And he says he's going to fight this guy. He says he's going to fight that guy, and he doesn't want to fight anybody. Those guys are, and I thought Mexicans. I'm telling you, years before, Mexicans fought anybody, anybody. Right now, I don't know what's going on with the Mexicans, man. I don't know. That's all I have, family. That's all I have, Rob. Thank you for being here with me, my friend, and being here there in the comment section. I hope you're subscribed to my channel. If you're not, just subscribe to my channel. And if you like it, just keep coming, man. We're going to be having some great discussions and be talking about boxing, man. That's what we talk about here. Sometimes I make videos in Spanish, and sometimes I make videos in English. So we are a bilingual channel, okay? Spanglish channel, okay, family? That's all I have, family. Thanks a lot for being here with me, and thanks a lot for all the other guys who were watching, who were not commenting, but I know there were more people watching the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And at the same time, man, I love you all in the name of Jesus Christ. God bless Israel. God bless the United States of America. God bless this beautiful island, and God bless you all, my people. I will see you in my next video, okay? Thanks a lot.